Nocturtle. By Tony Angelo. Once, there was a nocturnal turtle who used to wander at midnight. The turtle usually walked around the rainforest to visit its friends without being invited. The turtle was a good friend of a clever owl, a lazy possum, and an intrusive raccoon who caused trouble for everyone. They all were best friends, but one day his friends decided to make Turtle realize that he always forgot to knock at the door. At midnight, Turtle clumsily walked towards the old oak tree to visit its curious old friend Owl. It was dark, so he walked slowly and carefully to avoid any hurdles, but the sound of grasshoppers made the environment more mysterious. Suddenly a rustling noise of leaves took its attention, and the turtle felt scared for a moment but soon realized that someone had been following him. The turtle stopped and looked around to figure out who was behind him. The strange freaking noise coming out from cherry bushes became louder. The turtle curiously moved towards the cherry bushes to solve the mystery of who was there. And Turtle surprisingly found its friend Raccoon, who was busy eating cherries. "Hey, you crazy raccoon! What are you doing here in the middle of the night?" said Turtle. The raccoon was busy enjoying cherries and didn't notice Turtle's presence. Turtle called him again loudly to make Raccoon aware of him. Finally, Raccoon paid attention to Turtle. "Hey buddy, are you nuts? Why are you shouting at this time? May you disturb others?" The raccoon replied aggressively. "Oh, I am sorry. I am here for my usual evening walk and want to visit Owl. But your mysterious activities have spoiled my journey," said Turtle. "Why am I wasting my time talking with you? I must leave, as Owl might be waiting for me," Turtle mumbled anxiously. "Did Owl invite you to visit him?" Raccoon asked inhumanely. "No, he doesn't," Turtle replied awkwardly. "So why do you think he might be waiting for you?" Raccoon asked curiously. Turtle took a big sigh and said, "I know you are right, but Owl is also nocturnal species, he is usually awake at night, so I want to visit him and spend some time as he is a good friend of mine. So, I am going to meet Owl, why not you join me?" Turtle asked humbly. "Sure, why not, it will be an honor to me to visit Owl at midnight," and they both chuckled at once. They chattered and slowly moved towards the old oak tree in the middle of the rainforest. During the walk, Raccoon asked Turtle to invite Possum to visit the owl. "Hurry! It's a great idea, why not call Possum to join us, and we all hang out in the rainforest the whole night?" Turtle shouted with excitement. They reached near the possum's house and called him twice to come out. But lazy Possum was feeling tired and lying in his tiny bed. He felt annoyed to hear his friends calling him in the middle of the night. He ignored his friends and pretended to be sleepy. The turtle was so excited and wanted Possum to join their meeting. He waited for a while and then entered the possum's house without hesitation. He was sure that his friend Possum must welcome him. But Possum ignored them and pretended to be in a deep sleep. It was hard for the turtle to wait patiently to wake Possum. Turtle shouted with excitement, "Hey buddy, get up, it's time to hang around with friends." Possum, pretending to be sleepy, slowly opened his eyes, yawned, and stretched in front of his friends to make them realize that he was getting disturbed by the noise. "Hey guys, why are you here at midnight?" Possum asked annoyingly. Raccoon ignored Possum's annoying attitude and said, "Hey, buddy, it was my idea to invite you. We will hang around in the rainforest all night, and we can climb up the trees and eat cherries and blueberries. We will have fun together, I promise you." Initially, Possum was not interested in going with them, but when Raccoon elaborated on the fun activities, Possum got fascinated and agreed to hang around with them. The three young friends were ready to visit the owl and hang around the rainforest. Soon they reached near to the old oak tree. The giant oak tree shed covered the vast field, making it hard to see under the tree. The clever owl was sitting on the tallest oak tree branch and curiously looking around the rainforest. It was hard to look around at midnight, but only an owl could see at night. He noticed some suspicious activity near the oak tree's trunk. He flew to the next branch for a clearer view to search out who was there. The owl was spying on the rainforest like a watchman. Then suddenly, Raccoon's laughter took his attention, and he was surprised to see his friends. "Why were you guys here at midnight? It is not safe for all of you to move around the forest now. The rainforest is full of predators, you must stay in a safe place till morning," said Owl worriedly. Possum got annoyed after hearing that and said, "So you guys have brought me here to listen to that boring lecture, I must not come with you. You have spoiled my sleep." Turtle felt hurt to hear that and said with a heavy heart, "Dear Owl, we all are here to hang out with you, we will enjoy your company and have fun together. I don't want to hurt you guys, you all are good friends of mine, I am just advising you that this place is not safe at night," said Owl wisely. They strumbled and left the owl behind. Raccoon said, "Cheer up guys, let's have some fresh cherries, it's a right to get them easily." Possum agreed at once, but Turtle seemed a little confused, it was hard for him to decide, whom he should follow, the clever owl or the intrusive raccoon who might cause trouble. Possum noticed Turtle's apprehension and said, "Why are we wasting our time? We could enjoy ourselves without the company of Owl." The turtle was still in a state of confusion but agreed to have some cherries. Raccoon said, "I know each rainforest spot where we can get fresh and tasty cherries." They followed Raccoon and soon reached cherries bushes. They rushed to get fresh cherries and started eating them. They were laughing, chattering, and busy enjoying cherries when Possum's foot got stuck in a trap. Possum shouted with the pain and asked for help. Turtle and Raccoon got scared. Raccoon rushed to climb a tree to save himself and leave his friends behind. The turtle was scared too, but he decided to stay with Possum to help him. Turtle felt embarrassed that he had ignored Owl's advice, and now they were having trouble. Turtle mumbled anxiously, "It was my fault who brought all of you here, now it's my responsibility to help you out." Turtle asked Raccoon to go and bring Owl, who might help us. But Raccoon was so scared, and he refused to bring the owl. Raccoon said, "If I leave alone to bring Owl here, I might get into trouble, you must come with me. Possum had been stuck in a trap, he needed my attention, if I left him alone, some predator might hurt him. I am here to watch over Possum. You should go and bring Owl. It was your idea to have fresh cherries, now you should take responsibility for your mistake and get Owl here." The raccoon was not agreed to go, but after forcing Turtle, he felt ashamed and decided to go and bring Owl. Possum was crying with pain and cursing Turtle and Raccoon. "I must not come with you. I was resting in my bed, and you guys brought me here, and now I am in trouble." Turtle tries to calm him down, but Possum is still crying in pain. Raccoon hesitantly reached the oak tree and called the owl loudly. "Hey, you clever owl, you gave us the right advice, but we didn't follow it. Now we get into trouble and need your help." Owl laughed sarcastically and said, "I was waiting for you. I know you must come soon to ask me for help." Soon they reached to help Possum. The clever owl opened the trap with his sharp beak and let Possum free. They all were happy to help out Possum and thankful that the owl helped them and gave them a piece of good advice. Owl said, "You guys are good friends of mine, I just want to warn you to avoid danger, I had no intentions to hurt you. I hope you guys have learned the lesson and must avoid hanging out in the rainforest at night." They all laughed at once. Possum said Turtle is always in a hurry and forgets to knock at the door, he just rushes into the house without bothering others. Owl said, "You are right, dear, we now call him Knock Turtle. So, he will never forget to knock at the door," and they all laugh at once.